Good evening and welcome to another session of a TV's Sunday Soul Show. And we've only got 12 people in the house tonight. That's not a lot. Maybe due to good evening Dave Rimmer, Annette Sherlock, Alec Mark and Fiona, Fluff and Matt, Keith Lorraine, who else was Mrs O's there, Dave Rimmer's there, Murphy Motown Man's just finished his show, time to relax Mick, yes, and Mrs O, Mark Doherty's there, Keith and Lorraine, got everybody, covered everybody. Full stories there. Right, so I have my new microphone set up from my good friend The Keys up there in Fife, and let me know if it's sounding okay. Is it not too loud and it's not too anything else? So let's get on with the show. And first up we have one from the lovely Jollywood. As you all know, Jilly's mum passed away last week, and Eunice was her name, and this was Jilly's mum and dad's song, The Great Sound of the Platters.
Only you can make all this world.
Good evening, London Neville.
Right.
Good evening, Russ Wills. How you doing, Russ? Phil Ankers is in the house.
And make the darkness rise.
Does that sound any better, Mick?
Only you and you alone.
Slight feedback.
Can thrill me like you do.
Good evening, Dick Penman.
Fill my heart with love for only you. Only you can make all this change in me. For it's true.
Good evening, Rob Farr, Kenny Watson, Bertie Barlow. How you doing, guys?
Destiny, when you hold
Is that better, Mick?
my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make all this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you.
Good evening, Roberta. How you doing? Not as pure as you sure. Okay. We'll go along with it just now, Mick, and we'll get it sorted as time goes on. It's just as long as it's not too loud and it's coming across okay. That's the main thing. Good evening, Linda Haycock. And Scaman Peaches in the house. And Roberta's in the house. That first track come from the lovely Jollywood, The Great Sound of the Platters and Only You, which was her mum and dad's favourite song. This next one goes out to the lovely lady down there in Liverpool, a wee nurse, Ruth Clare. Sent this in. Sound of Doris Troy.
On this earth,
One More Chance. Good evening, Keith Key.
no one is perfect, and anybody
I don't know the name of it, Mick.
can
I got it
make
sent as a birthday present.
mistake.
From the Keys.
And that's why I made up
Sounds good, Dick. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you one
Thank you, Marco.
When you walked out and you said goodbye, I believe that you didn't mean it. So
Good evening, Carol, Cameron,
I'm gonna give
Maisie, and Susie.
yeah, because I
Johnny Loafer's in the house.
I'm gonna
Take it, Kath will be there as well.
I'm gonna give you
Good evening, Robert Furness, known as Mr. Smooth. Happy birthday, Robert.
I forgive you
Evening, Kath.
just this time.
Good evening, Sue B, down there in Blackpool.
And you're mine, all mine.
Thank you, Mick.
And that's the reason I've made up my mind. Yes, I did. That I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you because I need you. I'm gonna give you.
Good evening, Johnny and Jollywood, down there in Barnsley.
Oh my darling, I love you.
Good evening, Philip Kerr.
And I need you. That's why I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, that's the sound of Doris Troy. Good evening, B. Gallia. And anybody else I've missed? It's just that I've got a limited, what do you call it, screen now for all your messages. The other one was a lot better. But because I go unlisted now, I've got to use this screen, so I don't get as many messages up. Yes, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there, and hope you've had a great day. And that was Doris Troy, sent in by Ruth Clare. It was called One More Chance. Next up, we have one from Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan. This is Floyd Smith, Getting Nowhere Fast. Good evening, Susie and Maisie.
I'm sorry
You just missed Jellies, Johnny.
if I made you cry. Please forgive me
A few smooches on the show
for the
tonight.
wrong I've done. 'Cause I need your
Because it's
love
Mother's Day,
every day.
to be
And I
expected.
want the words only you can say, but I'm getting nowhere. Getting nowhere fast. If you would only speak to me.
Good evening, Lorraine Allmark.
Words that sound so sweet to me. Say you still love me, darling. Oh, without your love, all I possess is this broken heart and this loneliness and getting nowhere. Getting nowhere fast. And I'm sorry if I made you cry. Can you forgive me, girl, for the wrong I've done? From the day
Good evening, Elwyn and Lil. How you doing?
I lost you, the unhappiness that I've caused you will never
Good evening, Stevie Ledbetter. How you doing, mate?
free. And I'm getting nowhere fast. If you would only speak to me, say the words that sound so sweet to me. See,
Good evening, Julie Holdsworth and the Dewsbury Soul Patrol. Ada and Harvey Lee.
without your love, all I possess is this broken heart and this loneliness. And getting nowhere fast.
Floyd Smith. and Getting Nowhere Fast, sent in by Mr. Sean O'Callaghan. This next guy, I'm happy to say, and I don't know what age this good man is, but it's his birthday today. And this next request comes from the one and only Mr. Smooth, Mr. Robert Furness. His favourite artist, Mr. Stevie Wonder. And this is Keep Our Love Alive from 1990. Happy birthday from all the family, Robert. Hope you've had a great day, pal.
Feeble is the mind that says they don't care. Selfish is the heart that won't give their share. For them, for the wings.
Good evening, Jane and Tom Thompson. How you doing?
Wasted is the mind that won't take a stand. Life's the tongue that says they can't when they can. For him, for she, for as long as we live.
Good evening, Julie Baxendale. How you doing, Julie? It's not his 70th. He's not that old. Get in, Julie. Baxi Boiler is Julie Baxendale. Good evening, Julie. Aidan Harvey Lee and all the Holsworths. Okay, Julie. Good evening, Jeff Campbell. Stevie Wonder, for the birthday boy himself, Mr. Robert Furness, and Keep Our Love Alive from 1990. Next up, Mr. Stevie Ledbetter, selected The Persuaders. Some guys have all luck.
Alone in a crowd, on a bus after work, I'm daydreaming.
Out of the box, love it, Stevie. I've given away 4 gold stars tonight. 4 gold stars. Is there a non down there? Nobody should get it.
It seems unfair
Reveal yourself, and on 2B5. 2B
Some
booty.
guys have all the luck. Some guys have all the pain. Some guys have a
Your
little
messages are coming up okay, Berry?
My life is only filled with rain. Oh, someone take on a walk by the lake, dear Lord.
Good evening, Sue and George Ellis, down there in Derby.
Someone
You're welcome, lady.
shout, someone who's liable to cry at sad movies. Ooh, I do believe I would die just to look in her eyes and find them filled with need. But she's just a dream, and as real as it seems, I'm not that lucky. You see, some guys have all the luck. Some guys have all the pain. Some guys have a little sunshine in their life. My life is only filled with rain. Oh, yeah.
Ears lowered. What does that mean, Robert? Lost me.
It's just a losing game, but things have got to change. Some girl will give my love a try. With my love, she'd have her over now. Oh well.
I don't know, Joey.
Guys have a long ride on a bus. Some guys have all the pain. Some guys have a little sunshine in their life. My life is only filled with rain. Some guys have how does it feel when the girl that's
Yeah, great track. The Persuaders. And some guys have all the luck. Sent in by my good friend down there in Liverpool, Mr. Stevie Ledbetter. We ship over to Manchester for Mr. Philip Kerr, who has selected the festivals. And take your time.
If you gotta go, take your time. Please take your time. Take your time. 'Cause if you take
Looks
your
like it. They've ditched me for their mums. Good evening, Ruth and Chris Gray. How you doing?
Please change your mind. We have had our ups and downs, feelings and slips, but we said that we never quit. But here are telling you, this is the end. Let's just reminisce a while, that we could start again.
Good evening, Colin Wickle. How you doing, Colin? No, she's doing something up the stairs, I think, Mrs. O. So now you say hi, Kenny. She's busy cleaning rooms and things. Just leave it to her.
Nothing worthwhile ever comes easy. So to say, no, it's true. No, it's true. It's not easy to see you go. I love you so, and I think I love you still. Don't you? Oh, please take your time. Take your time.
Good evening, Mr. Alan Kennedy.
Take your time. 'Cause if you take your time, you might
Give her the house work.
just might change your
Still Elvis Elis. Look at that, Mrs. O. Stevie G's on his way. Aye, right. You wish. No, it's not. It's 4 different people, Jeff.
Never was what I said, never comes easy. So it's been said, you know it's true.
Good evening, Albie Babby's in the house.
Not easy to see you go. I love you so, and I think it's still what you don't do. Why, please, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. 'Cause if you take your time, you might change your mind.
Aye, right, Rob.
'Cause if you take your time, you might change.
I think you'll struggle to get a manager the way you're playing. Nobody will want to go there. Yeah, the great sound of the festivals, and another great out of the box tune. And there was over 30 out of the box tunes tonight. And that's why I've picked 4 gold stars tonight, because there's some cracking tunes. I just couldn't leave them out. It just makes it so awkward for me. And that was sent in by Mr. Philip Kerr. Next up, we switch to Blackpool from Miss Annette Sherlock. Sound of Lionel Richie. And Love Will Find a Way. Good evening, Martin and Max.
Are you feeling down and lonely? Feeling like you can't go?
Tonight's threesome before 8 comes from Mr. Alec McBride and his lovely wife Pat. Pat had an inclusion in this.
Tell me, are you going through changes? Time seems
You're
like
welcome,
it's passing by. Just believe that love will find a way. I see the tears you cry. I see the pain that's in your eyes.
Enjoy,
So
Alan.
many times you were so lonely, and no one seemed to care. But if your hopes for your tomorrows are drowning in your sorrows, know your heart will show you the way.
I'm afraid not, Jane. I would love to do that. Who's Mrs. O got a secret crush on? Lionel Richie.
Are you trying to find a beginning, or something just to hold on to? Always know that love will find a way. Is it hard, this life you're living? Does the world seem so unkind? Don't you worry, love will find a way.
Secret crush on Eddie Izzard.
Some say we've
Give me the shovel.
lost our way. Some say the world has gone astray.
Good evening, Mr. Mike Dunn, up there in the Bronx, buddy. How you doing, pal?
There's nothing you can do, 'cause problems
Son of
will
these things.
come and they will leave you. The world will try to deceive you, but the truth will always be in your soul.
Well, I don't know his password either, Jane. If he doesn't remember his password, that's his fault. You've got to remember the passwords, guys. Save them on your phones or your tablets or something. Because if you do forget your password, you won't be able to chat. You can watch the show, but if you forget your passwords or your username to get into the Mixcloud, you won't be able to chat on the show, I'm afraid. So if you know your password now, put it in your phone. Don't forget it, because I know a few people have. It's an age thing, Stevie Producer. Yeah, the great Lionel Richie and Love Will Find a Way, sent in by Annette Sherlock down there in Blackpool. Now, as I said earlier, it's been a hell of a week this week, due to a lot of things happening, and especially with Johnny Wood getting that great news this week about getting everything changed that he fought to get changed. And a one man to do that takes a lot of doing. And he would just like to thank you all for all your support. And he's a very proud man. He's proud of us all for just being there and liking and helping him along the way to get things done. And his lovely wife Gilly as well, after Gilly's sad news about her mum. So it's been pretty hectic, but I'll give you a rundown on what's happening when we do Johnny's request later on. Next up, Mr. Russ Wills selected Sonny Till, great tune, Tears and Misery.
I can't understand what went wrong. Why won't she answer the phone? I tried every way to explain. Eyes full of tears, heart filled with pain. Come on, come back home. Come on back, come on home and listen to me. I just wanna hold her like I used to do. Baby, don't never say we're through. How long can I go on without you? Come on home, come on back, come on home with misery. You're 1,000 miles from reality. How long can you go on without missing me? I hope someday you'll find your way. And when you do, baby, it'll be here to stay. Come on home, come on back, come on home with misery.
I will do, Johnny.
Full of tears and misery. Come on, baby, see about me. I need you. Hey, Lord, I'm talking about
Laurel and Hardy fan, are we?
hey, Lord, can be a hurting thing. Come on back, baby, can I end this pain?
Yeah, come on back. Sonny and Jill and Tears and Misery, sent in by Mr. Russ Wills. Next up, all the way from Birmingham, Mr. Rob Farr, sent in Andrea Henry, and I Need You Like a Baby. Been on this show before. You're welcome, Russ.
I need your arms to hold me. This day would come and you told me, but if you leave me, I'll go crazy because you spoiled me like a baby. I need you. I need you.
Yeah, what a tune. Andrea Henry and I Need You Like a Baby. Sent in by Mr. Rob Farr. This next one comes from Fluff and Matt over there in Tuquia. The great sound of Wales Wallace. Talk a little louder.
You gave your time away to all the other guys.
Arms on the juice.
Why couldn't I catch your eye? Or when I call your name,
Going to go back into fitness training.
you couldn't hear me. You were always the center of attention, and I'm proud of you. Almost
Great show on Friday, Rob. As always, pal.
I'm so much in love. Guess I gotta talk a little louder. 'Cause you say I can't hear you. Maybe if I talk a little louder, well, you might not say I can't hear you.
You're welcome, Rob.
Everyone gets a little lonely.
You just need to sort the chat room out.
Once upon a time, I'll be hoping my hopes and praying my prayers for the moment.
Yeah, that's what happened, Fluff. There was 10 people in the chat room and they don't allow any more in because it was full. But Rob's looking into doing something else this week. Yeah, smooth tunes for all the mammies out there. You have to be 21, Fluff. The name's not down, you're not getting in.
I hear love in your voice from the telephone you talk on. For the times we had for us to get together, something stood in the way. Guess destiny won't let us, 'cause when I call your name, you just can't hear me.
TV's Memoirs is on tonight
I gotta
at 9 o'clock.
call you say I can't hear you. Maybe if I, girl, you might not say I can't hear you. Yes, I gotta.
Yeah, another great out of the box tune from Fluff and Matt. Sound of Wales Wallace and Talk a Little Louder. As Mr. Alan Kennedy says, looking forward to TV's Memoirs, which will be back on tonight at 9 o'clock. This was sent in by Maisie and Mum Susie K. This is Jimmy Soul Clap and Nothing Like a Mother. Very apt, Susie. Yes, we're going to Bridlington in June, Alan.
Let me tell you
I think there's quite a number of us going.
the story I know. Feeling awful sad.
Alex, 3 before 8, coming up in 10 minutes.
Had no money,
Yes, I'm recording it, Johnny.
no place to go. I had a lot of friends, not up to the years.
Stevie Boy 2's in. He's found his password.
So I walked over to my mother.
Sounds strange, that, Stevie.
I couldn't think of no other
Yeah, welcome, Johnny.
other said. I've been out in the world, mother, trying to get along. And brother said, son, I want you to remember, where there's a will, there's a way. Keep
You're welcome, Susie. Good evening, Jacqueline Broadfoot. How you doing, Jack? Yeah, there's nothing like a mother on Mother's Day, and that's Jimmy Soul Clark, sent in by the lovely Susie K and my wee pal Maisie Moo up there in Fife. Just in time, Mr. Stephen Pariza, who managed to find his password, and has sent in Friends of Distinction. And I've never found a girl to love me like you do. Don't know what he's talking about. Very apt to Stevie. Sorry, no gold star tonight, Stephen. Good tune though, mate.
One sweet girl can play, one sweet girl can play. Now she's every poor boy's dream. She's just a poor boy's dream. And she's every rich man's prayer. She's just a rich man's prayer. I don't need money, honey, 'cause she's always there. 'Cause she's always there. And I ain't never found me a girl like you. Oh, baby, love me like you, baby.
Now, Stevie. Stay calm.
Ain't no man that's got a little woman like me. A little woman like me. She's got all the love and children. One sweet girl can play. One sweet girl can play. Now she's every poor boy's dream. She's just a poor boy's dream. And she's every rich man's prayer. She's just a rich man's prayer. I said I don't need money, honey, 'cause she's always there. 'Cause she's always there. And I ain't never found me a girl like you. Oh, baby, love me like you, baby. And I ain't never found me a girl like you. Oh, baby.
Don't spit the dummy out now, Stevie. Listen to the people now. She's floating about somewhere, Roberta. I think she's popping in and out. Yeah, Friends of Distinction, and I've never found a girl to love me like you do, sent in by the one and only Mr. Stevie Perusa. Unfortunately, it's not a gold star. But tonight I have given out 4 gold stars. This is Annette Poindexter. You'll get it right back. from Mr. Keith Allmack.
If you don't stop hurting me, you'll get right back. Yeah. You keep on leading me out of my mind. I find myself sitting and wasting my time. I sit and think about what should I do. The same thing telling me I better leave you. If you don't stop hurting me, you get it right back. Yeah. If you don't stop hurting me, you get it right back. Yeah. Look at your baby. Let me ask you one thing. What
I'll be
does it
coming.
mean for me?
But you wrote a book there, Albert.
I've given you all my love. Now answer this. Where's the love you give it to me? If you don't stop hurting me, you're gonna get right back. Oh yeah, alright. If you
Thanks for now, baby. See you at Bridland, pal. And Wendy. Another out of the box tune from Keith.
It's a long road. The hurt you're putting on me is such a heavy load. You're pushing me to the ground with your alibis. Tell me who will be around.
Albie's statement is he's going to Bridland this year.
Don't stop hurting me. You're gonna get 'em right back. Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't stop hurting me, you gonna get 'em right back.
Nice one, Kat.
Baby, oh baby.
Annette Poindexter, and you'll get it right back. Sent in by Mr. Keith Allmack down there in Cricketh. Last one before we have the great Alec McBride's threesome before 8, which was helped by his lovely wife Pat. But first up, one from Kath Birch. The great sound of Gladys Knight and the Pips saved the overtime for me. She just had her second job, she's chilling. Could it be see that? You've got this record to try and guess what Alec McBride's threesome before 8 is. Get your first one tomorrow, Mike. Good man. You're welcome, Kath. Everybody's getting jabbed except me and Georgie. Don't want to jab us. It's a female. It's the only clue. It's not W.C. Fields, Keith, no. Nice one, Johnny. Female singer.
I'm gonna be in such misery. Running to the door, peeping out the window, hoping to see only you.
Not Gracie Fields, no.
Checking out the chart, counting every second down. Hear me now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't stay away too long.
It's not Gloria Jones.
I know you're working hard.
Not C.C. Benson, or Barbara Lewis, or Gladys.
Stay away too long. Save the overtime for me.
It's not Aretha or Sabrina Johnson. You think you would pick Sabrina Johnson? It's not Gabrielle. It's not Diana. Or Brenda Holloway. It's not Kim Weston, it's not Linda Jones, and it ain't Pat Lewis. And it ain't Lena Zavaroni. It's not Diana Ross or Randy Crawford. It's not Minnie Riperton, no. Not Randy Crawford. It's not Ruby Andrews. It's not Tammy Terrell. I think you got them, Alec. I thought it'd be easy to. It's not Angie Stone. It ain't Natalie Cole. It's not Dolly Parton. It's not Carolyn Crawford or Gloria Gaynor or Tina Charles. And that's the song ended. It's not Mary Wells. So that's the last guess you can have, guys. It's not Betty Onion. It wasn't Jean Carn either. So this week, my good friend down in Ashby, Mr. Alec McBride and his lovely wife Pat, and he was sending me messages the other day when him and his wife Pat were picking the tunes together, and it sent me a lovely message saying that Pat said how fantastic these tunes are that they've picked, and how the memories they have with these tunes, because they used to go dancing and listening to these types of tunes way back then. And we know that Pat's going through quite a difficult time just now with her illnesses and things like that, and our good friend Alec's doing his best to look after her, and I hope the lovely Pat manages to listen to her and Alex threesome before 8, and it is the one and only Miss Millie Jackson. Ask me what you want. Millie Jackson, and nobody guessed it, Alec.
Come to me before your friends tell you they can't help you. I'm your woman. I should be the first one to know if you want something, if you need something. Why do you think I work so hard and do all the things I do? Because I don't want nobody else to do a thing for you. Baby, baby, please ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. Ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. All right, you've shown me that a woman's place is right beside her man. This I can understand, but foolish pride keeps pushing aside all the things I wanna do for you. I'm on your side. Don't you know that when you're down, I'm the one you should turn to? Don't be ashamed, because it's the same things I expect of you. Baby, baby, please ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. Ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. Why should not giving you things make you feel insecure? I'm also
Nice one, Alec.
more than anyone can endure. Baby, baby, please ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. Ask me what you want, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it. Ask me what you want right now, and I'll try my best to get it, get it, get it, get it.
Number 1 from Alec and Patch, Threesome Before 8, the great Millie Jackson, and Ask Me What You Want. Here's number 2, Love Doctor. Woo!
My love phone, oh, has lost and gone. You took away my happiness. You left me here in this mess. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need somebody to see me through. I need a love doctor, a man with the cure for misery. I need a love doctor, a man with a heartbreak remedy. Oh Lord, my daddy said, "Yeah, you ought to leave that love alone." And my mama begged me, "Why don't you pack up your bags and come back home?" But I can't take my daddy's advice. And what mama said, you know, it just shows me right. I gotta have a love doctor, a man with the cure for the misery. I need a love doctor, somebody with a heartbreak remedy. I know that there's just one cure for whatever is wrong with me. I need a man to come on in and give me LOV. O-I-N-G. I gotta have a love doctor. Oh, yeah. No, I need a love doctor, a man with a heartbreak remedy. I need a love doctor, someone to take away all of my misery. I got to have a love doctor now. I think I'm gonna call up General Hospital, y'all. See if they got anybody on their staff can take care of me. I think I need a specialist in the field. I got to have a love doctor.
Yeah, Alec and Pat, McBride's Threesome Before 8, the great sound of Millie Jackson. Big favourite of a lot of people on the show. My man is a sweet man. Still got the 12-inch. So don't thank me, thank Alec and Pat, guys. Great threesome, guys. Your CD will be out to you this week.
Man is a sweet man. My man is a kind man. I know he's a fine man, and he's mine all mine. Whenever I need him, he's always around. I don't have to go searching all over town. He treats me nice and he loves me every day. I'll tell the world that I'm proud to say, my man is a sweet man.
Yeah, the fantastic Millie Jackson, and that was Alec and Pat's threesome before 8. And let's hope Pat gets better soon. And I will get your CD done this week and send it out to you guys. Now, next week's threesome before 8 comes from Mr. Bertie Barlow. Bertie Barlow texted me through the week, and he has invited me down to... Bertie's getting married on August, and he's invited me down to his wedding. Unfortunately, Georgie's on her night shift weekend, and she's used up all her days, so Georgie won't be able to go, so it looks like I'll be going down there myself. But as you all know, the situation at the moment, he can only invite 40 guests, so he asked me if I would like to go down, so I said yes. So Bertie's getting married in August, and it's a Bertie Barlow's a threesome before 8 next week. It'll be a cracker. The other thing I need to remind some people of is we're having a ladies' night 2nd edition, which is on the 9th and 10th of April, which is roughly about 3 weeks away. So ladies, I now need you, Linda Haycock, Karen Miller-Corder, Kim Bradley, Sharon Corr, Linda Neville, Annette Sherlock, Susie Kay and Fiona Hudson to now start getting your playlist together so that you can start sending them to me. I prefer if you send them to me through the week rather than at the weekend, because I'm busy at the weekend with doing the show and things like that. So if you can get your playlist together, send me 22 tunes, round about there, 22 tunes, and I will put them onto a mix for the 2nd edition Ladies' Nights. So you've got a couple of weeks, girls, no rush, just make sure you have them to me within the next, before the end of the month, say that. I need them before the end of the month to give me time to do all the work with them. Great. Next up, Sue B selected MB, Mr. Mario Bondi. What have you done to me?
Open up the door. Won't you give some more of your love to me?
Yes, I know he will, Martin. Yes, he said that.
The time was spent before. It's not enough and I want more. Give your love to me. I remember that life without you such a pain. And if it's up to me, I'd like to change.
I know you ladies will keep changing your mind.
I don't know. Oh, baby,
Get it down in stone, ladies, and send me your playlist.
what have you done to me? I don't know. Baby, I don't know what you've done to me.
There you go, Bertie Barlow. If the restrictions are lifted, you're more than welcome to come to Bertie's wedding. You just got to send them a message on Messenger if you would like to go.
Candles I adore, you feel so good to me. Like waves upon the shore, keep coming back for more. You give good love to me.
You can imagine a lot of you are flip-flopping with your tunes.
When I'm
Get on it, ladies.
I know this love was not a game. Need you close to me.
Shazzy's not even started yet, got you.
It's alright, I don't know.
Come on, Shaz.
Baby, I don't know what you've done to me. What have you done to me? I don't know. Baby, I don't know what you've done to me. A love so strong, yet I feel
Sounds like
best to
so old, isn't it?
I can be myself when I'm with you.
Yes, it's in Doncaster,
Because you
Johnny.
make me feel like I have never felt before. Oh, baby, I don't know. Oh, baby, I don't know what you've done to me. What have you done to me? I don't know. Baby, I don't know what you've done to me. Oh,
Yeah, the great Mario Bondi and What Have You Done To Me, sent in by Sue B. Another great out of the box tune, sent in by Alan Kennedy. This is Ronnie Douglas and Bobby Lonero. Baby, take my hand.
And that's the way things stand.
You're welcome, Sue.
But last night I saw you out with your new man, and I still wanted you. I wanted you, girl. I wanted to say to you, baby, take my hand.
Sure is, Corky.
Baby, take my hand. Baby, take my hand. Baby, oh, the look on your face gave me no sign that any part of you was still a little bit mine, but I still wanted you. I wanted you, girl. I wanted to say to you, baby, take my hand. Baby, take my hand. Baby, take my hand. Baby, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter with me? Shoulda never, wanna ever let you get free. Oh, my love for you is so rare, so real. Wherever you go, whoever you're with won't change what I feel. But I go on wanting to say to you, baby, take my hand.
Good evening, Corky. We're all good, thanks. You're welcome, Alan. Great tune, mate. Love it. It was in the group for the Gold Stars. So many though. Ronnie Douglas and Bobby Lonero and Baby Take My Hand, sent in by our good friend Alan Kennedy. This next one comes from Mr. Deke Penman, the Disco Man, from TV's birthday show. This is Cleveland P. Jones, called Kiss of Freedom. And it's a disco funk mix from Mr. Deke Penman, better known as Belly on the Telly.
It took half my life to understand missing things I never knew. Higher mountains, deeper waters than I ever dreamed I'd make it through. Till you gave me the kiss of freedom. Fill me with the breath of life. Took me to the Garden of Eden. You brought my love into the light. A cell of all my fears surrounded me. Four walls of my own creation. I fed all my insecurities while my heart starved from touch deprivation. Till you gave me the kiss of freedom. Fill me with the breath.
Belly loves y'all. It was a hard one, Johnny. That's why I had to give out 4 gold stars. I was only meaning to give out 2. Wait to hear some of the tunes, it gets harder. Get your headphones on, Albert. Yeah, great tune. Another stomper picked by our good friend Dick Penman. That's Cleveland P. Jones and Kiss of Freedom, the disco funk mix. Now, people are still asking about Bertie. Bertie's wedding is on the 20th of August, and as we've said, if restrictions are lifted, he will invite as many of you who would like to come to the do at night, as we call it in Scotland, the do. And if you can make it, the 20th of August is the date. I think it's a Friday night, and you're all welcome to come. But you have to message Bertie on Messenger just to let him know, so that he knows how many numbers are coming. Next up, Mr. Mark Hudson over in Hispania selected Chet Ivy. I like this too. Dose of Soul had some kind of wishy-washy elements in it, which maybe just knocked it off the gold star. It's got some good elements. Never do. Thanks, Julie. It's a do. I thought it was a Scottish word, that. It's a Yorkshire word as well. Very Joe Scott Heron.
The whole world is now getting a dose of soul.
Dose of soul.
You don't have to worry if you're shy or bold. You see, it's mighty good for the young and old.
Yes, that will be in progress, Mr. Allmark, yes.
Soul dose.
Once I get enough, I've got enough for now, but I'll have a wee look this week.
Sometimes how much you do, can't get enough. Push, push, push it, trying to make things meet. Don't leave very much, find something to eat.
Everybody calls it a do.
But here's one thing I can't control.
Sorry, Marco. You'll get one, mate. Don't worry. I'll come.
A dose of soul. You dig it? You don't have to worry if you're shy or bold. Cause it's mighty good for the young and the old.
DJ Bot. Very on the Derek.
Do you feel it? Dose of soul. Can you feel it? Soul dose. Dose of soul.
There's a few covers of it too, yes.
The whole world.
I've played a few on the show.
Dose of soul. Dose of soul. Soul dose. Dose of soul. Soul dose. Dose of soul. Soul dose. The whole wide world is getting a dose of soul. Can you feel it? There it is. There it is. There it is.
It has some great elements in it. I like it. It's very Jill Scott Heron. The sound of Chet Ivy and Dose of Soul, sent in by good friend over in Spain, Mr. Mark Hudson. Next up, we go to Tom Thompson down in Nuneaton. Selected Rick Shepherd. Can we share it? Of course we can. I've not done the clangers list yet. I meant to do it by the weekend. I'll get on it. It's no rush, Rob. I'll do it, mate. I'll do it. No, you wouldn't be. All the royalties come to me, Stevie. I'm the man that makes them.
It's so hard having no one to
True that, eh?
please believe it's true. I don't care about the future, baby. If that future's without you. Share it. Oh, baby. Share our time and love. Share our time and love. Can we share it? Come on, baby. Share our time and love. Let's make love forever. Oh, can we share it? Oh, baby. Can we share our time and love?
Yeah, the great singer Rick Shepherd and Can We Share It, sent in by Mr. Tom Thompson down there in Nuneaton. Now this next track, this lovely lady sent me this week, and she was very worried about putting it on. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a mashup of two songs. If people don't know what a mashup is, it's two songs put together by DJs. I've done one myself a wee back in 2000, and this one is by the great, it's by the, sorry, let me just check. Yes, it's by Marvin Gaye and the Doors, and it's called Grapevine Riders, and it's sent in by the lovely Mrs. O. So make your own mind up. Is it a clanger, or do you like it? They can be dangerous, these mashups. Some people like them, some people don't. Let me know what you think.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without
Mike done likes
a
it.
bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm.
Date's got it. You're welcome, Mrs. O. Sure is, Mike. Two classic tracks fused together
There's a killer on the road.
by DJ Schmoley.
His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday. Let your children play.
Rhyme didn't like it.
If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road. Yeah.
They're loving it, Mrs. O. They're loving it. I never gave it a gold star because I wanted to see what you thought. It does work well together, this, yes.
You gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man. Take him by the hand. Make him understand.
Corky, you know you sent a request in tonight. You having an easy day? Good evening, Johnny Kidd. How you doing, pal? Do you now know how to copy and paste? Or you just click on the link on the page. Just click on that. Mixcloud link, Johnny, and that'll take you to the show.
Honey, I know
Riders on the storm.
that you let me go.
Riders on the storm.
Said I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, heard it through the grapevine. I heard.
Marvin Gaye and the Doors, and that was done by DJ Shimoli, which is a mashup of Heard It Through the Grapevine and the Doors track as well. It's called Grapevine Riders, and it was sent in by the lovely Mrs. O. So we're just testing the water to see if you quite like some of these kind of soul mashups. Some of them work, some of them don't. Just be careful if you're sending them in for requests, because there's also clangers available as well as gold stars. Next up, the lovely Carol Cameron sent in The Groove. Love Is Getting Better. Been on the show before. No problem, Cocky. Yeah, I think you did, Mike Dunn. The link will always be on TV's Soul Family page. Need to have TV's Soul Family page on your favourites list. So you just click on it. The Groove and Love Is Getting Better, sent in by the lovely Carol Cameron down there in Chesterley Street in Durham. Next up, Peachy. It's also been on the show before. Great sound of the Temptations and The Law of the Land. You're welcome, Carol.
Some people will always have it made. Some people will live in poverty for the rest of their days. Time marches on. Yesterday is dead and gone. Life is uncertain. Never hear you say, death is final. Yes, it is. There'll be days of sunshine and laughter. But don't forget you're gonna have to shed some tears. Oh, it's the law of the land, my brother. Oh, whether you like it or you understand. It's the law of the land. Laws made by Almighty Man. Live by the good book if you're able. You must play your cards on top of the table.
Click on the screen, Gaza. Somebody message Gaza, tell it, click on the screen and click on the little volume button. So on the bottom right hand corner, the little volume button, just tap it. Gaza's got it. Good evening, Miss Caramel Accorder. In different places for different folks, but they do have a little volume button, just to click on it to unmute it. It's something else they brought in as they're changing all the software. Fantastic tune, the sound of the Temptations and Law of the Land, sent in by Peachy. Miss Linda Neville, are you still there, Linda? Oh, she's there. This is Gary Glenn. Gonna give you my love.
I'm gonna give you my love. 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 Gonna give you my love.
You're welcome, Linda.
This time I'm really convinced that you're the one for me. I've been alone for so long, trying to make like I'm free. Yeah, your love came along. Your love came along like a happy song. Like a happy song. Now I'm free inside. Now I'm free inside. Want you by my side. Gonna give you my love. Yeah. Gonna give you my love. Baby. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. Seems like you know just what to say to brighten up my darkest day. I really need you in my life every day and every night. Oh,
Still 10, Mrs. O.
came along,
10 green bottles.
now I'm free inside. Want you by my side. You can only see my love, just what you mean to me, my love. That we were meant to be, my love. Yeah.
Never mentioned his name, Phil, though. His name does not get mentioned in my show. Nice one, Johnny. Me, mention Gary Clark.
Your love came along. Your love came along like a happy song.
Not too good, Rob. Snap.
Now I'm free inside.
Up and down like a yo-yo.
Want you by my side. Gonna give it, yeah. Gonna give you my love. Can you hear me? Gonna give you my love. Gonna give it all my. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give it. Gonna give it. Gonna give you my love. Gonna give you my love. Yeah. Gonna give you my love, baby. Gonna give you my love each and every day. Gonna give you my love. I said your love came along. Gonna give you my love like a happy song. Gonna give you my love. Now I'm free inside. Gonna give you my love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna give you my love. 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 Gonna give you my love.
Who wants to be in Dam's gang?
That day.
You're all in my gang. Gary Glenn. Getting mixed up there, Mr. Anchors. Not Gary's gang, Gary's Glen. Sent in by the lovely Linda Neville. And it's called Gonna Give You My Love. Next up, Linda's pal, Kim Bradley. Down there in Northampton. Sent in Lenny Curtis. Nothing can help you now. Been on this show before. Puffering. That'll be your end if it's puffering, guys. It's okay my end. Switch your router off for 2 minutes. Switch it back on. Yeah, have a practice, Alan. You don't need a practice. It's like riding a bike. Lenny Curtis and Nothing Can Help You Now, sent in by the lovely Kim Bradley. Next up, Mr. Colin Wignall. Down in Anderton, sent in R.B. Freeman and their version of I'm Chef.
Last week, twice a day. Saturday night I stood in line to see that movie one more time. Sunday morning when I woke up, guess what? I was Chef. Yeah, baby.
You were Chef?
I was Chef. Took myself downtown where I bombed this crazy chick. The way she stared at me, I just knew she dug me quick. So I said, I'm Chef.
You ain't Chef.
I'm Chef.
You ain't Chef.
I'm the hottest thing in town. I'm Chef.
You ain't Chef.
'Cause I'm a movie star. I drive a
Epicus.
Checked out the street, doing my thing. Fuzz on the beat made out he didn't know me. Cool, baby. Passed my picture show, saw my name in lights, couldn't help dropping in. There I was, scoring big and tearing up the screen. The babes up in the balcony were letting out a scream. So I said, I'm Cher. I'm Cher.
Bring it
I'm
this,
the hottest thing in town. I'm Cher.
Colin Wignall Shaft.
A man in my position has lots of
You like
questions
that?
on his mind. Solving all these capers, getting it
Must you
together
do
for the
like?
fuzz can give you a
I was reading some clangers coming through for
I
that.
had one. My head was buzzing, till I could hardly think. I figured I had trouble, so I went to see a shrink.
Shrimp.
And I said, I'm Cher.
You're Shaft?
I'm Cher.
You're Shaft?
I'm the hottest thing in town. I'm Cher. Cause I'm a movie star. I drive a supercar. And everybody thinks my personality. I'm Cher.
Oh, I see.
I'm Cher.
Come with me.
Creepy.
It's quiet out here in
Shafty.
the country. I really dig it. Them big iron gates keep the riffraff out. This must be the cover for a missile base.
This is
Hey,
I'm Shaft by R.B. Freeman.
There's lots of people living here with
This
nothing
Jane Goodwin
much to
Thompson.
do. When I arrived, they
Oh,
stared
clanger.
and whispered, "Who are you?"
Aye, I think so as well. It's
So I said,
creepy. Creepy.
I'm Cher. You ain't Cher. I'm Cher. You ain't Cher. I'm the hottest thing in town. I'm Cher. I'm Cher. I'm Cher.
Colin Shaft.
I'm Cher.
2 clangers.
I'm a bad.
I need 5 clangers.
I'm Cher. You don't know what you're talking about.
Escape to clangers. Oh, give me the shivers, that song. Oh, I just didn't like it at all. R.B. Freeman, it's called I'm Shaft, sent in by Colin Wignall. And if you don't like a track, or you think it goes into the clanger box, then you have to write clanger, and then if I get 5 people saying it's a clanger, then I'll put it into the clanger box. Next up, one you all know, for Mummy's Day, the great Ruby Andrews. Looks like you hit the clanger box. Join the clangers. Colin Wignall. One of Bertie's favourites. The Shaft was the film. Not that version. So exclusive club con. I will be naming and shaming next week. Johnny's got the LP. Or Alec Mack's got the LP. Shaft. Not by R.B. Freeman. Colin's a Klingon. Good evening, Margaret. How you doing? You're early home tonight, Margaret. got the 45. I know. Aye, the original Shaft is good. I know what you mean. I just don't like that version. Yes, Ruby Andrews and Just Loving You. I believe it was Ruby's birthday just the other day. I've seen a lot of messages up on Facebook, so Ruby's still going strong, so happy birthday to Ruby Andrews. And that was sent in by the lovely Lil Jones down in Cricket, Just Loving You. Next up, she's in time, just in from her work. And guess what? The lovely Mag Shoes has picked Donnie Elbert, Love Is Here, from 1972. Guess what? It's a gold star. Well done, Margaret. I love it. Donnie Elbert. Never been on the show before. First gold star of the evening, guys. Well done, Margaret.
Just walk away.
Woo!
Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Just look at me. Look at me.
See what loving you have done to me.
Look at my face, baby.
See how crying has left its strain.
After you made me all your own, then you left me all alone. You made your words sound so sweet, knowing that your love I couldn't keep.
Woo!
Love is here, oh my darling,
And now you're gone.
love is here, oh my darling.
And now you're gone.
You made me love you, oh my baby.
And now you're gone.
You made me love you, oh my baby. Now you're gone. You made me love you.
Yeah, brilliant version of a great track from Donnie Elbert and Love Is Here from 1972, sent in by the lovely Mag Shoes, who gets the first gold star out of 4 for that track this evening. And your CD will be on its way this week. Anne Marie Gallia, classic Jackie Wilson, Nothing But Blue Skies. You're welcome, Anne Marie. thought Bob was going to sleep. Yeah, the great Jackie Wilson and Nothing But Blue Sky, sent in by the lovely Anne Marie down in Oldham. We're flipping over to Stoke for Mr. Johnny Butch. That's the sound of the Tramps, and that's where the happy people go. Stoke. Is that right, John? And Kat? A bit of disco fever. From 1976.
I used to spend most of my time just being alone. Yes, I did. Nothing to do, no place to go, just staying at home. So I put my blues up on the shelf, and I made up my mind to live and enjoy myself. So I went on down to the disco.
Johnny went to disco this. Nice one, John. What are you doing at a disco? You need.
Now listen, all my friends, they wonder what's come over me, yeah. They all say I'm not the same old guy I used to be, yeah. But first of all, I got myself together. I set my blues away, they go forever. Then I ease on down to the disco.
Been on this show before. Remember, Kaza, I need your playlist in for the next. You've got until the end of the month for the Ladies' Night second edition, Karen Miller Corder. So get on it. I know you've got your mum to look after and things like that, but if you can get it to me before the end of the month. Cheers, Kaza. Got medallions, Stevie Boy, have you? Nice one, Kaza. Just send me it whenever you're ready. See, there's Kaza got hers ready. Come on, you girls, catch up. Yeah, the great sound of the Tramps, and that's where the happy people go, sent in by Mr. John Butch. And as you all know, John and Kath got a double gold star last week. Next up, Mr. George Ellis. George was picked. Jimmy Cliff. This has been on the show before as well. It's called Waterfall.
Another sun to shine, another place of mine.
Ultraviolet light, Johnny.
Have my way. I stay forever. Look at the waterfall. See how the shadows crawl. If you believe in me, we stay together.
Welcome, George.
And we will sit right here on the grass and look at the sun and the sun and the sky and the sky. Oh, I'll meet you every day, and we will stay this way. The summer place we found is ours forever, and we walk hand in hand. We both will understand. I'll be your only one. I'll leave you never. When I see you smile,
10 minutes.
see the water
TB's memoirs.
with my head in the sky. I wanna remember the blue.
just spelled it, Johnny.
Another sun to shine, another place of mine. If I could have my way, I say forever. Look at the waterfall, see how the shore scroll. If you believe in me, we stay together and we will sit right here on the glass and look at the sun, at the sun, at the sky, at the sky. Oh, la 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 la.
Yeah, the great sound of Jimmy Cliff and Waterfall, sent in by Mr. George Ellis down there in Derby. Next up, we fly over to Spain. This is sent in by the lovely Lady Fiona. The Originals, brilliant track. Don't Stop Now, but it's been on the show before. One of my faves. Nice one, Alan. You're welcome, Fiona. Before your time, George. Mr. Teresa. Good Lord, the tune, please. Yeah, great tune. The Originals and Don't Stop Now, sent in by the lovely Lady Fiona over in Spain. Next up, Mr. Jeff Campbell, down in Nottingham, sent in the Showmonts, When You Love Someone. Herr Bruiser.
So strong, true and real. You do all you can to make him feel glad.
Datsuns, Rust Bucket. You're right there, Alec.
Now there's some things you don't do that make him feel bad.
You're welcome, Jeff.
When you feel just like I feel, with a love so strong to him, you do all you can to make him feel glad. Yes, you do. When you love someone true, girl, when you need someone true, girl, you do all you can to get that good feeling across to them, you know what I mean?
The Chamonts and When You Love Someone, sent in by our good friend Jeff Campbell down in Nottingham. We jump up to Broxburn from Mr. Mike Dunn. This is Charles Diamond and Inspirations. And No One Can Take Your Place. Nice one, Mike.
Don't say that I've been a man, never taking you nowhere. Criticize everything that I do, even accuse me of being untrue. I still love you, baby, just like I did. Oh, darling, yes, you were 17. But you got me chained and bound.
So was mine, Peachy. A blue Vauxhall Viva. That was my first car.
Darling, please realize,
100 quid it cost me.
open your eyes, 'cause I still love you, baby, yeah. Just like I did. Oh, darling, yes, you were 17. Baby, can't you see that there's no one else for me? Ever since the day, first day to day, love is getting stronger every day, 'cause I still love you, baby, yeah. Just like I did.
And Austin Allegro.
Darling, yes, you were 17. Won't you tell me that you stay away?
Charles Diamond and Inspirations, No One Can Take Your Place, sent in by a good friend Mike Dunn up there in Broxburn. Now we come to 9 o'clock in the evening, and because I've not got Magsy's track to do, I'm going to do this.
You are listening to the memoirs of DJ TB, better known as Tam Brown.
Well, the last time we got to my memoirs, I had just been selected as a resident DJ at Rumours, which was the old Windsor in Dumfries. And the Windsor was the original place where I met Georgie, a way back in 1978. And then it went to Rumours, and I was a resident DJ there. And then I moved over to the record shop across the road in English Street called Domino Records. And I was fascinated by working in a record shop at a very young age and collecting all these records. The guy used to come in every week and he used to put these records, all the old Motown and soul stuff, into a box, 25p box.
You are listening to the memoirs of DJ TB, better known as Tam Brown.
So I began collecting all these and doing discos. We did mobile discos up and down the southwest of Scotland, and I played at most venues in Dumfries, and I played at Oaten's, and funny enough, one of the barmaids in Oaten's was the lovely Karen Miller Corder at the time. And we used to get a lot of records in from imports, we called them, from America. And these were records that nobody else had, and, well, except the big records or the little independent record stores would buy them for the DJs. And we used to get them quite early, and we used to play them out at places like Coyle's Discotheque and Rumours, where I was playing, and other places like Oaten's. And some of the stuff you wouldn't get, you maybe got one or two copies in the record shop.
To the memoirs of DJ TB,
So they were very rare.
as Tam Round.
And we used to collect them as DJs and play them out at a lot of the events. And this is just one of the records that may bring back some memories for people way back in 1979 and 1980, because I hammered this to death. It's by Lip Sync. It's called Funky Town. A big record and a big import. Okay, no more car talk, please. What enough about cars? It's getting worse than food talk.
I want to take me to Funky Town. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town?
Okay, talk amongst yourself. I'll just play music. That can't be helped, innit? George was a skinhead. It's nice information, actually. Susie danced it too. She was only 8 or 9. And people on top of the pops. I hope he's got a good memory. He used to be, I know, Josh. Oh, George wasn't a skinhead. He's all about the skinheads. Taking a chance here, George.
Won't you take me to
Funky Town?
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 A lot more to come, Kaza.
Won't you take me down?
Yeah, one of those memory tunes for me back in 1979, 1980 when I was DJing quite a lot around about the Dumfries area. And a lot of things evolved when I worked at Domino Records. And as I say, the shop had all the mobile discos all over the southwest Scotland. We were maybe putting out 12 to 15 discos, mobile discos on a Friday night, and then another 12 to 15 on a Saturday night. It was really busy way back then. And we also had Coils discos and other places that were residencies for the DJs, so it was quite a busy wee shop. And a lot of things happened when I was at Domino. For a number of years I was there, for I think 5 or 6 years I was at Domino. and I played in a lot of strange places, and I played in a lot of great places, and I've got a lot of stories to tell, like the roller disco, when we started the roller disco. Dickie's Bar up the stairs in Dumfries was another fantastic venue that they would only have me DJing at. So I've got all these stories just to come, so I'll just keep giving you little snippets, and I will also give you a memory tune from that era, and these are tracks that I would have played at that time. Next up, my good pal Phil Anchors sent in Sam D's What's It Gonna Be? Classic. Been on the show before. Brilliant times, Julie, yes.
What's it gonna be, brother man?
Oh yeah, the Massachusetts story. I'll give you that one day, yes. That takes me back to Moffat.
Listen, before you ask for respect, check and see if you've given yourself what you're trying to get. Take time out and look at yourself. You won't need nobody's help. You can stand alone. Oh yeah. Then your woman will be able to walk tall and say to the world she's proud. Once and for all. Yeah. We say we're together, but we're not together. So what's it gonna be, brother man? What's it gonna be? Listen to me. You say you got a raw deal since you've been here. Hey, and I know it's true. Yes, I did. Yeah. But you're the only one who can fix it by loving your fellow man and caring. Oh, caring son too. You see, it's more of us that die in the streets than in wars, 'cause there's no peace among ourselves. Hey, let's come together and love one another. What's it gonna be, brother man? Yeah. What's it gonna be? Somebody tell me. I wanna know. You might think that you've got everything you need, but it seems you're missing something you need. Really? See, you need to take time out. You need to take time out and look around, and you'll find somebody.
Good night, Carol. Take care.
Stares you straight into the eye. It's more of us that die in the streets than in wars, 'cause there's no peace among ourselves. Hey, let's come together and love one another. What's it gonna be, brother man? What's it gonna be?
Oh, my bum's numb.
We need to check ourselves up, yeah. Look around us and see the things we need to see, instead of blaming somebody else for our days. And
The man himself, Sam D's. What a chanter. Some fantastic albums, some great tracks. sent in by Mr. Phil Ankers, and What's It Gonna Be? Well guys, as you know, and a lot of you have seen this week, all the fantastic stories of what Johnny has achieved with the lovely Stephanie Peacock down in Barnsley with the Justice for Jackie campaign. And when you look at it at face value, it's amazing that one man and his MP has fought very, very hard to get these things overturned. And I know a lot of you have supported and liked all the stuff that Johnny put up. It was in the local paper, in the Barnsley Chronicle and everything. But I mean, to get them 3 things overchanged, which was more police on the streets, the probation service is going to go back to the government controlled, and the life sentences for persons who kill people while under the influence of drink or drugs, and kill people through cars or lorries or whatever, like what happened to the lovely Jackie Williman. She was not killed, she was murdered by them 4 idiots. Now Johnny's asked me to say a few things. We love them 4 guys to go back to court and for them to get the life sentences, but that's a very difficult thing, for a big challenge to get that put in place. There may be a case for one of the guys to go back, at Cairn Hill, who was the driver of the lorry, who never applied the brakes, and by not applying the brakes they may be able to change the law on, and may be able to bring him back into court and give him a life sentence. Here's hoping, because that arsehole seriously needs it. Now, Johnny loves your support, all you guys in the show, and we've only played a small part. We back everything that Johnny does. You know, if he wants anything done or he needs any help with anything, I'm there. He knows that. Myself and Georgie, and all you guys out there as well. And it's been a difficult week for Johnny, especially with the lovely Eunice, Jilly's mum, sadly passing away as well. So to get all that done, and to see the encouragement and the enlightenment in Ryan's face when he put a post up the other day saying about how much he adored his Uncle Johnny and what he's done, you know, for his mum, and how much his little sister would be very, very proud of him, of what he's done to this day. And to get that done, being one man, and they all told him, you won't get it done because they won't listen to you, but they did. And well done, Johnny, from everyone, from all the Soul family. You're a fantastic and a much loved guy on this show, and we will support anything you do. And as always, as Johnny says, I will play a track so we never forget the lovely Jackie Williman. And tonight it's the Marvelettes, and I'll keep holding on. This is your Justice for Jackie tune, guys. Let's see those love hearts. All in support of Johnny.
Much longer.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. The great sound of the Marvelettes and Justice for Jackie tune this week. And Johnny also told me, just to remind you, all you guys, thanks for all your donations towards the flowers for Jilly's mum, Eunice. And Johnny says he's going to get a card from the Soul family, and the flowers will be put on top of the coffin, and he will get photos and things like that for us. And thanks to all you guys for all your donations. And I sent the money down to Johnny the other day. So all that's been taken care of, and Johnny would like to thank you all for all your donations as well. So let's just keep this fight going, because Johnny's not finished yet. There's still a few things about the victim support that Johnny also wants to get involved in, because the victim support never really helped Ryan or Kate or Johnny or any of the family. They just handed out a pamphlet and expected them young kids to get on with it, and Johnny's looking into that at the moment as well. So there'll be things cropping up every now and again, and all I ask is of the Soul family is just to support this guy and everything that he does, because he's done absolutely wonders from a way back 2 years ago. We love you, Johnny Wood and Jilly. Take care. Next up, the lovely Linda Haycock down in Berea the Hill selected the Monorays, Love. He's also going to visit the Home Secretary. That was a meeting that was cancelled due to the pandemic. Go get him, Johnny boy. You're welcome, Linda. Out of the box. We love it, Linda. Good night, Jane. Take care. Good luck for tomorrow. The request is coming on, Jane. The Monorays and Love, sent in by lovely Linda Haycock. Miss Jane Thompson sent in Who Are You Trying to Fool by Little Ann.
And I can tell by the guilty look on your face that every teardrop has not sweat. Who are you trying to fool, baby? Can't fool anybody else. Oh. And if you look around, you will plainly see that you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Every dark cloud don't mean rain. Every cloud don't mean a storm.
Yeah, if you're in Yorkshire, tune into Calendar News. That's in Yorkshire, ITV News. You'll see something on that.
And if you look around, you will plainly see that you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. You can't fool me. You can't fool me.
Tomorrow night, Yorkshire TV News, ITV News. Good night, Jane. Take care. All the best for tomorrow. Don't let women near fuse boxes, Rob. Oh, plug in the wrong way. Well, Anne, and who are you trying to fool? Sent in by the lovely Jane Bondy Thompson. Mr. Alec McBride, his selection, his request. This is Willie Hutch. Love Runs Out. You're welcome, Johnny Johnny. Take care, guys. Yeah, the great Willie Hutch and Loveland Runs Out, sent in by our good friend Alec McBride down there in Ashby. Next up we have another gold star, and this gold star goes to the lovely Karen Miller Gordon. This is Don Covey, Seesaw. Love it. Never been on the show before. Out of the box. Well done, Kaza.
My tears run water. Sometimes you get out, yeah. Right before your friends.
Two to go now, Alan. Two to go.
Then you do something, baby.
Well done,
Tell
Kaza.
me alone again, yeah. Your love is like a seesaw. Your love is like a seesaw, baby. Your love is like a seesaw, baby. Up, down, all around like a seesaw. Sometimes you tell me, oh, I'm your sweet candy man. I'm your sweet candy man. Then sometimes, baby, I just never know where I stand. Never know where I stand. You lift me up. Now you lift me up. When I'm on the ground. When I'm on the ground. Soon as I get up, child. Send me tumbling down. Oh, your love is like a seesaw. Your
No, it's never been played before, guys. I know. There's still some gems out there that have never been on the show, guys. That just shows you. Don Covey and Seesaw gets Karen Miller-Corder a gold star. I think it's Karen's first gold star, and we still have 2 to go. Next up, the lovely Sue Ellis selected Bonnie and Lee and The Way I Feel About You. Production on this is terrible. It's a great tune too. And it's out of the box shape.
Yes, it's true, that's what they've made me think, you see. For they all knew I was gullible and true. Oh, but people's talk, I'm glad to say, didn't seem to change.
Thank you, Julie. Good night. Hi Ruth, how you doing?
All the fellas, they called you a playgirl, and they told me just how your love would be.
Well, I've been wondering all this time, sweet love, what you really were thinking then of me.
Listen to this, they said you'd hurt me and leave me broken hearted. That's why I was so unsure of you. All the people's talk, I'm glad to say, didn't seem to change.
Okay, Sue, take care, darling. No problem, Ruth. I think your track was on at the beginning anyway. I've recorded the show, you can watch it back. Yeah, Bonnie and Lee and The Way I Feel About You, sent in by the lovely Sue Ellis down in Derby. Mr. Phil Story sent in Helen Troy, and I Think I Love You. No, I'm sorry, you didn't, Ruth. Keep trying. You'll get there. Don't panic. Oh, here they go. Helen Troy, and I Think I Love You, sent in by my good friend Phil Story down there in Hull. We now move up to Brecon. Mr. Terry Watson, sent in Gigi Barnes and Lucille. Another great out of the box tune, guys. Shows you how difficult it is for me to pick gold stars. You're welcome, Terry. Just missed your request, Phil. Another fantastic box track from Mr. Terry Watson up there in Brecon. Gigi Barnes and Lucille. Ruth and Chris Gray, they were on earlier. Maybe I'll be in their bed because they work early in the morning. This is O.V. Wright and Love the Way You Love. You're welcome, Phil. You're getting catch up, pal. Hi, Pat.
Just keep it in your mind.
Chris is still there. Cheers, Chris. Great tune. Nice one, Alec. O.V. Wright and Love the Way You Love, sent in by Ruth and Chris Gray down there in Wigan. Wee Johnny Kidd down in Cleethorpes, sent in Cheryl Ann and I Can Let Him. Another great tune, man. So many great tunes in the show tonight.
I can't let him into my heart. No, I can't let him into my heart.
You'll know I'll be, baby. She gave you a clanger.
He wants, but he has too much. You know that I can tell just by his touch. He wants too much loving, baby. Too much loving, baby. I can't let him into my heart. No, I can't let him into my heart. Some people told me just the other day where his mind's at. He's just a boy that wants to play. He expects too much loving, baby. Too much loving, baby.
Good night, Jane. Take care.
I can't let him into my heart. No, I can't let him into my heart.
I've had a few, Gaza. I've had 3. Cutting this. Stop and drinking.
I can't let him into my heart. No, I can't let him into my heart.
Yeah, watching Cheryl Ann and I Can't Let Him, sent in by my wee pal down in Cleethorpes, John Kidd. Next up we have the third gold star of the evening, and it goes to Mr. Elwyn Jones down in Cricket. This is the Instigations with the Letter Song. Well done, Elwyn. Go on, Elwyn Jones.
So just remember when you say it before real.
Well done, Elwyn. If you're still awake. The Instigations and SYSLJFM, the letter song, sent in by my good friend Elwyn Jones, the greatest carpenter in Wales, down there in Cricket. And we stay with the 4 goal star of the evening, down in Cricket, to the lovely Lorraine Allmark. This is Lance and the Spirits. Got some love. Well done, Lorraine. Yeah, I seen the Q-tips too, dog fat. At the Stagecoach. Yes, well done, Lorraine. Elwyn's here. So that's the 4 gold stars away tonight, and I'll send you out all your CDs this week. Cricket Conspiracy. So that concludes the 4 gold stars for this evening. They were going to Kaza, Elwyn Jones, Lorraine Allmark, and the first one went to, let me see, Mag Shoes. So that's the 4 people who will be getting CDs this week for getting gold stars. And I will update the, what do you call it behind me, chart, and I would also do the clanger chart, or some sort of chart for the clangers as well. So well done to all the guys getting gold stars. And guys, as I keep telling you every week, it gets so hard for me to pick gold stars. I'm looking at maybe 10, sometimes 15 tracks on a Sunday night show, and I'm just trying to work out picking maybe 2 or 3, but it was very hard tonight, and that's why I picked 4, because I thought those fantastic tunes. So thanks guys, and keep sending in those elusive tunes, because you will get gold stars someday. We've got all year, this is going on for all year, and I'm going to collect a lot of CDs, t-shirts and loads of memorabilia and stuff like that, put it all into a big box, and one person at the end of the year will win the big prize. Next up, I like this too from Martin Barlow. He changed it from Elvis Presley, thank God. The Soul Set, Will You Ever Learn?
That girl don't want you now, can't you see it?
Keep digging, Cod.
You might as well just try to forget her. Everybody knows you were lovers before. You turn around and you shut the door. Now you want her back, but she's not there. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn not to yearn for that girl? There's lots of other girls in this wide world that go for you. You stay up all night, you'll stare at her picture. You won't even try to let yourself forget. The soft blue eyes, the smooth dark hair, the way she always seems to care. Now there's someone you know it don't seem fair, baby. Will you ever learn?
ever learn? Will you ever learn not to yearn for that girl? And lots of other girls in this wide world will go for you.
No, there's nothing wrong with Elvis. It's just that I won't play Elvis in the show. This is Soul Show. That's all. Sorry, Martin. I'm sure Deep Penman sneaked one in quite a few years back. You did, Albert, yes.
You stay up all night, you'll stare at her picture. You won't even try to let yourself forget her. The soft blue eyes, the smooth on hair, the way she always seems to care. Now you want her back, but she's not there, baby. Will you ever learn? Will you ever learn?
What a tune. Soul Set and Will You Ever Learn, sent in by a good friend, Martin Barlow. The other thing is, I'm making up these CDs every month, which I have been doing for a number of years now, that are the favourite requests of the month. And sometimes tracks like that will get picked into the favourite requests. So you always get some admiration for the hard work that you do digging for all these great tunes. She's not been on tonight, funny enough, the lovely Rochelle McDonald, but she picked this last week, and I said I missed it last week, so I would play it again this week. This is Laura Vane and the Viper Tones, and Do It Anyway. Another great track, very close to getting a gold star. Deeks was the original clanger, I guess. Or the Lutz was the original clanger, I think. Get sent to space if you win the clanger competition. I don't think we'll do a clanger CD, no. Nobody would want them. Good night, Shumi. Take care. They won't be keeping it. Thanks for the book, Albert. See you later, Albert. You like that, Mike Dunn? Quite sure kind of tune. Laura Vane and the Viper Tones Did It Anyway, sent in by the lovely Rochelle McDonald. Next up, one and only, I'll Be Bobby, sent in Jimmy Armstrong, Mystery.
Somebody help me to find my girl somewhere out there in the cool world. 'Cause there is something that I can't understand. Why she left
Clapper.
for some other man after all the things we
Okay, Bertie. Jimmy Armstrong and Mystery, a stomper from our good friend Albie Babby down there in Rotherham. And the final request of the evening, if I have not played your request, please tell me now. This comes from the man himself, Mr. Dave Rimmer, selected no other than Tommy Hunt and Never Love a Robin. And it's been on the show before.
You will hear me saying, baby,
It's unusual, but it is.
Moving on, summer's gone, never love a robin. Summer's gone, I gotta move on, never love a robin, no. Never love a robin, no, no, no. Will not hear the thunder rolling all over the sky. It will soon be raining, baby, can see it in your eyes, baby. From the start, I was just like an angel, baby, living in your heart. Stick with me, baby, hear what I say. Just because I love you, please don't treat me this way. But I say, baby, 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 say, hey, hey, what I say.
Yeah, Never Love a Robin, the great sound of Tommy Hunt, and it was sent in by my good friend Dave Rimmer. So that's all the requests, guys. Hopefully I've not missed anybody's request. Let's see if yes. And I'm sure I got through the whole, what was it, 58 requests tonight. So we come to the end of the evening, and as usual, great sound of Marvin. This is the VP DJ Duck remix.
You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today.
Good night, guys. Thanks for your time. We'll see you all again, same time next week. Keep digging, and gold stars will come. You've got all you. Good night, Marco and Fiona. Good night, Ruth Claire. Good night, Linda Neville. Full story. Good night, Rob Farr. Mrs. O. Take care. Keith and Lorraine Allman. Good night, Albie Babby. Good night, Ellen and Lil. Good night, Kaza. Cheers, mate. Good night, Annette. Good night, Martin and Max. It's August the 20th, I think it is, Martin. Good night from Julie and Johnny. Take care of you guys. Calendar news tomorrow night. Check it, Johnny. Thank you, David Emma. Get that finished at 10 o'clock. How unusual is that?
There's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we find to bring some loving here today. Yeah.
Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all again next week, same time. And I'll get your CDs and everything out to you this week. Cheers, guys.